Hi, I'm Augusten Burroughs, and you're watching Towleroad TV.
Only a few memoir writers worldwide consistently top the bestseller lists, and Augusten Burroughs is one of them. We sat down with Augusten at his home in Amherst, Massachusetts, where he lives with his partner, Dennis, and two beloved dogs, Bentley and Cow, to talk about his new book, A Wolf at the Table.
The new book is a memoir about my relationship with my father, and it takes place before Running with Scissors. And it's my darkest book. It's not like any of the other books that I've written. It's not funny. It's a very sort of dark, harrowing story about growing up with a man who was essentially a sociopath. And I remember when he died, I remember thinking, you know, am I going to be hit by a wave of grief that I've repressed? Am I going to be devastated? And it didn't happen. You know, what I felt instead was free.
A lesser-known fact about Augusten Burroughs is one that might also come as a surprise. He doesn't read memoirs.
I'm just not all that interested in reading them. You know, I don't read diet books. I don't read romance novels. I don't read westerns. I mean, there are a lot of genres I just don't read. I didn't start reading until I was 24, and I started with fiction, and that's really what I love to read. I love novels. I love just the experience of being carried off, and the novel becomes far more real to me than the real actual world, which pales in comparison.
During the interview, we noticed Augusten's tattoos and asked him to tell us a little more about them.
It says the scar remains in Latin.
Okay.
And I found a letterist here in town who did a beautiful job, and this side's just pretty to go with it. The next book is yet another memoir, sort of. The holidays have always been my favorite time of the year. Christmas, especially. And every Christmas I have ever had since I can remember has been a nightmare. I decided, you know, I'm not gonna let those bad Christmases get me down. We're putting up a damn tree. The lights were blazing. The floor has liquefied. Pipe had burst under the sink, pouring. We're going to have to rebuild the house. Horrendous. And we put up a tree again. We're gonna have that motherfucking tree. And I woke up, my dog Bentley was looking at me. What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? He had become paralyzed. I dropped everything in my life, and you know, he had to drag his butt, squeeze the pee out of him. You remember the movie Lorenzo's Oil with Susan Sarandon? My life was Lorenzo's Oil with a French bulldog. So, there ain't gonna be no motherfucking Christmas tree here again. Santa can fucking fuck Santa up the fucking ass as far as I'm concerned. And my book is all about my horrible Christmases, and it's called You Better Not Cry. So, it'll be fun. It'll be a very funny book.
Visit Towleroad.com for all the latest game news and entertainment stories 24/7. For more on Josh and Josh, visit joshandjosh.typepad.com.